Hey, Mickey Maniacs, how you doing tonight?
Hello.
Hello, Shane and Kelly here. We decided we're gonna do something a little different tonight. We're gonna talk about the next few episodes, the next few recordings here. We're gonna talk about the parks of Walt Disney World and which ones that we kind of like the best, maybe the least. Talk about our attractions that we are that we like the most and places that we enjoy to eat. So, like I said, we're going to talk about Animal Kingdom is how we're going to start this off and talk about our favorite places. And then we'll show you a few of the things that we did find over the past week. Some Disney finds out and about, just, weird places. You never know where you're going to find some Disney merchandise and memorabilia. So we'll show you some of those things. We got some really cool items this week, some that we're pretty excited about.
Some you surprised me with.
Something I surprised Kelly with today. So we're going to get started. Hopefully everyone out there has had a great week. We're going into the weekend. I know a lot of people work on weekends, but hope you're having a good one regardless. And for those of you who are just biting at the bit, waiting to get back to Disney World, hopefully videos like this kind of fill that space and build the excitement up and get you ready. So
it does for us.
It does for us. For you. Absolutely. So let's get started. All right. So Animal Kingdom. It is probably the least of our favorite parks. Not that it's a bad park, but if we were gonna rank them best to worst, and not even worst, but favorite to least favorite, Animal Kingdom is probably our least favorite, even though it's, as you know, the largest of the four parks. So for myself, I'll start from the bottom. The number 3 favorite attraction up to my top attraction, and we'll see if Kelly and I have anything in common there. We probably do, and we probably don't. So for me, I think my number 3 favorite attraction at Animal Kingdom would likely be, it's tough. I would say, well, I don't even know. It's okay. This is going to be more challenging than I thought.
Well, my number 3.
Okay, she'll start.
Since he's thinking about it, is the dinosaur ride. I love the dinosaur ride at Animal Kingdom. I think it's so much fun. A lot of people don't even know it's there. I came across it by accident and we went on it, and it is so much fun. So that is my number 3.
I like the dinosaur ride. I didn't know what to think of it at first. I didn't know what it was all about when we walked into the queue, and there's a bunch of fossils sitting around, and then you got the dinosaur in the middle of it. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was more of a, going into it, I didn't realize it was an actual ride. I thought it was going to be some kind of virtual experience of some sort. But it's really cool. I actually enjoyed it. It reminds me a lot, maybe not a lot, but it kind of reminds me of the Jurassic Park ride a little bit over at the other park, Universal Studios. But it kind of has that vibe, but it's pretty cool. It's fun. I think for me then, I for Animal Kingdom, my 3rd favorite ride, and maybe I'm not even gonna go in order here because it's kind of challenging, or my 3rd attraction, it may not even be a ride, but I would say the Festival of the Lion King.
It's number 3.
No, that's why I'm saying it's not that I don't. It's not number 3. It's just I'm not going to do them in order. I'm just going to do my 3 favorite rides in no particular order. That way I can save myself before Kelly here hurts me. So Festival of the Lion King attraction, this show is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. Have so much fun there. I love watching Kelly at the Festival of the Lion King because she gets into it, singing at the top of her lungs, dancing, bouncing, and it makes the show even that much more fun for me. If anybody remembers, I think I recorded some video from it last time. I don't know if I ever posted it or not, but I have some video from her just singing at the top of her lungs and dancing. So much energy into that show, and it's scaled down since COVID-19. They've removed some the flying
monkeys,
the flying monkeys and
trapeze,
but they might be coming back. As some of you may have heard, this summer it sounds like they're scaling down the number of times that the Festival of the Lion King show is going to be taking place throughout the day. Used to be quite a bit. It looks like only 3, 4, 5 times now instead of throughout the entire day. So if you get a chance to go to Animal Kingdom, I highly recommend checking out Festival of the Lion King. So
That was actually going to be my number 2. Was Festival of
it's
Lion
only number
King.
2.
I absolutely love the show. I'm always like, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your day. It's our problem-free philosophy.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna
I got a
Matata.
question about, is anyone ever,
When I was a young warthog.
this is what she does.
Absolutely love the show. It is one of my favorite. I know he's trying to talk, but I absolutely love it. I cannot help myself. I may have a bad singing voice, but I have a blast there. It is so much fun. So yeah, highly recommend it.
You know, the funny thing about Lion King is when it first came out and the movie starts, how many people thought that the very first thing they said was Pennsylvania?
Oh, I did, yeah.
You know, Pennsylvania. For the longest time, I thought that's what they were singing. And I'm like, why are they singing about Pennsylvania when they're in Africa? You know, it was just a strange... I don't think I still don't know what they sing. I should probably find that out, look it up. So my number 2. Now that
Sorry about the singing.
now that we've moved past Kelly's a cappella version of The Lion King, the Hakuna Matata, my number 2, and again, no particular order, but obviously the Flight of Passage, Avatar. It's virtual. 4D, I think it's 4D. If you've never been on the ride, the virtual experience is absolutely amazing. A lot of people state that it really messes with their head. It's for me, what I've heard other people explain is kind of how I feel about Mission to Mars over at Epcot. Not the easy version, but the intense version of that ride. That's how I am on that ride. But I love Flights of Passage.
It gets me a little woozy, but I like it.
It's just so intense. I mean, you put those goggles on, you strap into the Banshee, and it's called the Banshee, I believe.
It looks like a motorcycle.
It looks like you straddle it
on a Banshee virtual.
Yeah, you straddle it like it's a motorcycle almost, and you hop on that thing and you're diving and you're flying and you're going through waves and you're feeling splashed water and the wind, and it really feels like you're a part of Avatar, and then flying over the Na'vi. It's just crazy. I absolutely love that ride. It's one of those rides that I go on every single time we visit Animal Kingdom. Our last trip back in March, it was almost a walk-on for us. There was very, very little wait time. And I think we went right at the very beginning. It was a rope drop. We went straight to Avatar, as did the majority of people. I take that back. That is not true. I just lied. We did not go straight to Flight of Passage last time because we went right when everybody else went left.
Oh.
And so we ended up not going to Flight of Passage until later in the day.
Okay.
But we still got on fairly quickly. It was pretty intense. I mean, I was surprised at how fast we got on. But yeah, that was a different day because we were definitely rebels, because I think everybody, with the exception of one other couple and a child, went right over towards Bug's Life when everyone else went left to swing over to Flights of Passage. But that ride is absolutely, that would be my number 1 ride or attraction at Animal Kingdom by far.
What was your number 2?
Well, I don't think I did number 2 yet. Because I've got Flights of Passage and what did I say?
Dinosaur.
No, Dinosaur was yours.
Yeah, but
mine was The Lion King.
Oh, Lion King, yes.
So my number 2, I guess, would likely be Mount Everest. I really like Everest. And it's odd for me because I'm not a roller coaster type of person.
He's always like,
She's about the sound effects tonight. We don't need to put any audio in tonight for sound effects. Kelly's going to supply them all.
I'm like, are you crying?
I wouldn't say it was crying. It was an emotional release
Okay.
that formed in tears. And
Okay. It was the wind, right?
it was the wind blowing.
I
That's
got
what you
it.
heard.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I had wind in my eyes. That was the
Right,
tears.
yep.
You know, it was caused allergies. See, you're
good.
here. You see, so yeah, Everest would be my out of the top three. That would be number two. I like it. It's fun. It's cool. I'm not a big fan of backwards roller coasters. I like going forward so I can see where I'm headed. Even if it's dark, I like to know I'm moving forward. Going back is just it's a little intense for me, you know. But I do like Everest. It's a fun ride, and it's one of those things that you have to do it. I mean, Mount Everest or Expedition Everest is one of those rides that you just have to experience at least once. Even if you're not a roller coaster person, you have to try it out and give it a shot. So that's my three. I would say, you know, my favorite attractions are Festival of the Lion King, Flight of Passage, and Expedition Everest. And so far you've only picked Dinosaur. Oh, and you said Festival of the Lion King. So,
and my number one favorite attraction at Animal Kingdom is Kevin. Hello. Kevin. I just picked this up. I love it. But yeah, that's my number one attraction at Animal Kingdom.
yeah, you almost missed it.
I did. I won't leave the park unless I met him.
She
and I
made the
almost missed
comment,
him.
and I think we might have mentioned
you
this in
did,
the
yeah.
past, that she refused to leave Animal Kingdom until she met Kevin. And she almost missed him because she was in the restroom, because that's Kelly's fourth favorite attraction is the restroom.
Oh, stop.
Kelly, she was in the restroom. I was sitting there, and all of a sudden I heard some squawking behind me, and I turned around, and there was a very large snipe standing behind me. And I'm text messaging his Mach speed. I'm like, honey, Kevin's here. She came running out. There might have been toilet paper on her foot. I don't know. There was a few kids that she might have knocked over.
No.
Popcorn went flying.
No.
But she got to meet Kevin.
That was the best.
And it was pretty
I love
cool.
Kevin.
In fact, speaking of Kevin, if any of you seen the video I posted a little bit earlier today, Kevin was walking around Animal Kingdom, and there was 3 little girls dressed up like Kevin's babies. And that, I think I referred to Kevin as he just a little bit ago, didn't I?
Kevin's a she.
Kevin, for those of you who do that,
she.
is a she. So I correct myself there. So Kevin came out and seen her little children there. And the reaction from Kevin, if you haven't seen it yet, go back to a few of the posts and check it out. It's a quick little video, and it's absolutely adorable. The way Kevin responds to seeing these 3 little girls dressed up like her baby snipes. Think about it. It's you know, it takes some time to get used to that. So there. Okay, so that's your 3 favorites.
Russell named her Kevin though.
Russell did name her
Kevin, or Russell didn't know Kevin was a girl.
Oh.
So
yeah, there's our favorite rides, favorite attractions, and favorite characters.
And let me give an honorable mention to it's a really fun attraction.
We probably share the same honorable mention here.
Bug's Life at
Bug's
Animal
Life.
Kingdom.
Bug's Life is really
It's fun.
funny. It's fun.
Yep.
It's entertaining.
It surprised me how fun it was.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting, and if you haven't been on, I'm not going to give it away here, but stay seated until the very end. Do not get up off the benches. Wait until the termites? The termites leave?
You just gave it away.
No, I didn't give it away because the termites have to leave the show. And so
Yeah.
you have to stay seated and wait until they leave. and that part caught me off guard. It was very cool. I think it was that moment right there that I was like, I loved it. I was like, this is fun. You know,
We're definitely doing that again.
yeah, it's you know, it's funny how these these attractions, a lot of them you think are designed specifically for children in mind, and a majority of them are. But you know, who's to say adults can't enjoy them just as much? Because Disney's for everybody, and for us, the Bug's Life, and that's not the name of it. I can't remember the full name of it. It's got some long out name, but it's just so fun. It's awesome. Yeah, and there's a lot of other rides or attractions and things to do at Animal Kingdom. It's not just those ones. I mean, there's a lot of different things. The Navi River, you know, right next to Flights of Passage, there's Navi River. A lot of people find it to be boring. It's a slow ride. It's a dark ride, but it's cool. I mean,
is really cool.
you got it's so lit up inside, even though it's dark. It's that, what are they, bioluminescent lighting inside. You're looking off, and you can see characters from Avatar through the woods. It's just so cool. I mean, I like it. I granted, it's not like action packed by any means. But I'll tell you what, it's really fun. I like it. You know, I don't know how you feel about it.
No, I like it. I like the end.
The end's cool. Yeah, well, towards the end, yeah.
Yep.
I like the end,
No,
but it's
I
over
like,
with.
No, I like it towards the end. So I don't want to give it away.
Right.
A lot of people have been on it, but towards the end is really cool.
And usually the wait time for it isn't that long. It's really, sometimes it can be, maybe a half hour, but it does move pretty fast. It's definitely not nowhere near as long as say Flight of Passage.
No.
You know, Flight of Passage can get upwards of 90 to 120 minute wait time. We've never had to wait that long. And here's my thing with the wait times. I don't always necessarily believe what those posted wait times are, because every time I've gotten into a line that's had a posted wait time, we've been in there within half to 2/3 amount of that time. And so I never really sweat the wait time. I mean, sometimes I'm like, is it worth it? But then you get in line and it goes so much faster. It goes
by pretty fast, yeah.
So you got the, also at Animal Kingdom, which sounds like it's now at an end, is the kites. What was it called? The Kite Tales. We caught that show only once. We actually watched it one time. We walked by it a second time. It's one of those things. You see it once, you're probably okay with it. I mean, it's nice if you want to just chill and relax for a little bit, have a show in front of you. But it's nothing that I'm like excited about. I mean, it's cool. It's fun to see once.
Yeah, it's cool.
But it sounds like they're getting rid of it now, or at least getting rid of some capacity of it. I'm not exactly sure what their plan is. I haven't looked into it too much yet, but it's definitely something to chill and just watch. Also, what else is it? Isn't not Finding Nemo? What is that? There's another ride there right across the walkway from there. Do you remember what it is? I know. Well, we don't remember that part. So there you go. There's our favorite rides. And again, you also have at Animal Kingdom, you have the safari. I actually like the safari. It really depends on your guide. If the guide's entertaining or not can make that a more enjoyable experience. And also, as I'm sure a lot of you have already heard, early in the morning is the best times. Go right to it early in the morning, because that's when the animals are a little bit more active. When it's cooler in the morning, so they're moving around, they're grazing, they're doing something. Whereas when it gets warmer, like all of us, it gets warm, we get sluggish and we kind of chill out, and the lions, and they're all just chilling. They're just underneath shade if they can find it and chill out. I personally take advantage of that time to get my shut eye in for a few minutes. It all depends on the guide. You need someone with a little energy on that particular attraction, because of the fact that if they're boring or dull or just not really engaging with the group that's on that ride, it can be long, because it's not a fast attraction at all. It takes some time to get through that area. So, but I like it. It's just not not my favorite. How about you? What do you think of it?
I like it.
Whenever you want to know if Kelly doesn't like something too much or doesn't agree with it, her voice reaches a different octave. Like, like I say, I like it. And,
I like it. There.
Or she's like, yeah, I like it. So
like Seinfeld.
Yeah, she's there with the Seinfeld, I like it.
I like it.
So.
But we're going to actually go on to places we like to eat at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. Although, to be honest with you, we've only eaten at one sit down there.
Yeah, we have,
and by far it's the best breakfast. And now that interactions and characters are back in action now, more so, Tusker House.
Tusker
House breakfast.
And it's so much fun.
Not only is it so much fun, it's also so much food.
Oh, it is a lot of food. Of food.
And it's bread that comes out looking like spotted leopards.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mickey waffles.
the best breakfast potatoes.
Oh yes.
I the breakfast potatoes. You don't have a short. What is it, John? No, what's the juice?
The juice. I can't think of the juice.
Anybody, some of you are like, how do you guys not know this? It's
Right.
their most popular drink there. But their breakfast juice is absolutely amazing. It's a citrusy, almost like I guess an orange juice type of flavor, kind of maybe, but it's great. I love it. The servers that we had, she was amazing. We really had a very good server, very attentive to,
Energetic.
very energetic. Our interactions with the characters when they came out, even though at that time they were still a little distance, but not really. I mean, they were distanced, but yet they were allowing you to stand up with them and come take photos with them. And I think, Daisy and I probably weren't, maybe double the space between Kelly and I right now. I mean, she was very close, as was the rest of the characters. Donald and Mickey and Goofy, they were all engaging, and now granted that, the visit or the character meet and greets are closer and more, back to normal, they're probably even better than what we've experienced.
Yeah.
So given the opportunity, we go back to Animal Kingdom. If we can get Tusker House breakfast and or lunch, I'll definitely eat there again without a moment's hesitation. We just haven't had an opportunity to eat anywhere else because, for breakfast, Kelly and I generally have a practice that we eat breakfast before we go to the parks, and it's usually just like a protein bar or a donut washed down with an energy drink for the day, which is
maybe
then
a couple.
And then it's chased down with a 5-hour energy shot. But so we've never had breakfast there, but this time, we really shot to get a reservation and we landed it. So it was highly recommend Tusker House. But again, at the same time, we understand that people have different tastes and different likings, so it may not be for everybody. You don't even know Tusker House is really there, to be honest. I mean, it's there if you're familiar with Animal Kingdom, but it's tucked away back. You have to walk around the building to get to the entrance, and so it's kind of a strange entry. I mean, because it's not like something that's just out there for you. Very cool. Yes. And the inside is so cool. It's got that African feel.
He asked me, what reservation do you really, really want? And Tusker House was one of them I really wanted. So when we landed it, I'm like, yes.
And it's one of it's sought after.
Yeah,
I mean, it's hard to get, and I think we watched it on Stakeout. It's an app on an internet app. And I use Stakeout to just get notified. And I think I missed like 3 or 4 open shots at it because you have to be quick. I mean, it's kind of like, was it Mouse Watcher? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
We've never used that one, but it's the same concept. An opening comes up and you'll get a text message, but you have to be fast. And every single time that I received a notification, we were at the gym, which had bad internet connection. And so by the time I'd finally get signed in, because I'd usually have to jump off the piece of equipment I was on, run outside, try to log in, and they're gone like that. And so it was like one of the last days before we left, I sent Kelly a text message while we were in the gym, like, you love me? And she's like, yeah, now why? And then I showed her I got the reservation, so she was pretty happy. It was great. I really enjoyed it.
Otherwise, we haven't really eaten a lot of places. They're just like really quick bites.
Yeah, just quick eats. And even that, I mean, popcorn, we've gotten popcorn there before. I don't know why, but we just never really eat.
Well, we ate Tusker pretty late, like 11.
It was like a 10:30, 11 o'clock breakfast.
So then, like, later on in the day, we had, like, Mickey Mouse ice cream bars or something.
Yeah. So Tusker House is really all we can speak to, in terms of where to eat at Animal Kingdom. What's the other one that's right there that we've thought about a few times?
I know we got Tiffin's. We haven't eaten there yet.
We've never tried Tiffin's, but we're interested in it. And then right next to Tiffin's is that bar, or like, not a bar, but it's got a few drinks there, I think.
Yeah, you also got that barbecue quick place.
Yeah, Flame Tree Barbecue.
Yeah.
That this year, or this October, I'm hoping that we can try Flame Tree Barbecue. I've heard nothing but great things about it. Really good food. And then in the back towards, on the back side of Africa, there's a little Harambe market, I think. Is that what it's called? Harambe market? So, yeah. You would think that we would know the names of all these places, but my memory is going blank. It's been a long week. But yeah, so that's Animal Kingdom for us. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we enjoy there. It's just, wasn't it Animal Kingdom where we went and did the drawing?
I think that was Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, they have you hop on a,
That was back in October.
yeah, you hop on some transportation. It takes you into like the back area. And I'm sure some of you know exactly what we're talking about. You take this transportation to a back area, you get off, you walk through it as because it's Lion King's and that, and you go through the back and you sit down with a Disney animator, an artist, and they show you how to draw Disney characters. And we drew Bruce
yeah,
from Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
And I was impressed. It actually looked like Bruce when I was done with it instead of like a stick figure with fang teeth. So it was pretty cool. And then you hop back on the transportation when you're done and you go back to the park and it's hidden. It's in the back. So that's Animal Kingdom, you know. And when we went last time, they had this sand sculpture out front. Remember that? There was a sand sculpture of Ice Age.
2 or 3?
Yeah, I think so.
3
And it was so cool. I mean, it was all built to sand. And then when we came out at the end of the day, it was gone and the artist was redoing a new sculpture or something.
Yeah.
So, but Animal Kingdom
But this year, I'm hoping that Russell is there. I've seen a few pictures. Some people met Russell. I'm hoping that Russell and Carl are there. That'd be awesome with Kevin.
I'm
just saying.
What other characters do they have? Do they have anybody else walking around there?
I
mean, you got the ones at Tusker House.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much
I think that's it, yeah.
So,
we didn't meet anymore.
No. So, yeah.
But, yep, that's Animal Kingdom.
So, yeah, like I said, Animal Kingdom is, out of the 4 major theme parks down there for Disney World, that's our least favorite. And it's not our least favorite because we don't like it.
No, we do like it.
The other 3 parks just have more for us, what we're more into. And we're going to talk about those in the coming episodes of Mickey's Maniacs
Park Review.
Park Reviews. So with that, other than that, we've this week it has been a week where sporadic stopping here and there, finding stuff. The other night we went running around and we stopped off at Party City, which, as most of you know, is like it's a party store. You know, go buy
birthday stuff,
birthdays or decorations and stuff. And then at Halloween time, they've got tons of costumes in there. But I was, of course, looking for anything Disney, and I wasn't really feeling energized, or I didn't think I was going to find anything. But I was wrong. And I've seen these one-offs. This is the 50th anniversary archives of Mickey Mouse. And this one here is just regular Mickey Mouse. It's the regular one. But it's one of 5, and shockingly, they had all 5 of them. And this one is the classic Mickey. And then the third one here is Beanstalk Mickey. Let's see if you can see that. Let me move this out of the way. Then there is Plain Crazy Mickey. I like Plain Crazy. I can relate. But finally, and this, as many of you know, this is one of my favorite Mickeys ever. Sorcerer Mickey. And, you know, I love 50th anniversary stuff. I've really come to enjoy Disney more so in the past year than ever before. Since last October, going during the 50th anniversary celebration, I've dove in. I was bit by the Mickey bug. Disney bugs, Mickey bugs, you name it. It's grabbed a hold of me. And so when I find things like this, it's just, you know, I've said this before on previous videos. Disney is just, it brings so much happiness to us. It's so much joy, so much fun, something we can share in as a couple, share with all of you.
All you maniacs.
All you maniacs out there that enjoy Disney as much as we do. Maybe some more, maybe some less. We hope our enthusiasm and excitement about it energizes you as well. But it's just, I mean, how can it not be exciting and fun? You know, it's just one of those things that, you know, Disney's about magic, and that magic comes in various, you know, ways. And for me, just seeing Mickey Mouse gets me excited. You know, I truly do get excited. It's almost unhealthy how excited I get at times. So, but Kelly also found some stuff.
I found some cool stuff. Cool stuff. Like I said, you guys just seen this earlier, but I found Kevin, Alien Kevin, at the local comic shop here, actually at Nerd Out, and I've been wanting this one, but I'm like, oh, should I get it? It was a little pricey, but I'm like, it's Kevin. I have to get him. So I got that. Awesome. But
it's like a little awesome.
Then I had to find. I found Carl, Alien Carl. Got Kevin, gotta have Carl, right? So I had to have this one. I do have Doug over there somewhere, but these are my two finds that I got. Awesome.
Oh, I see Doug from here.
Yep.
Doug is over there.
So I got the set now.
Is there an Alien Russell?
Oh, I got an Alien Russell over there too, yes.
Oh,
but
did?
I didn't, they're on my shelf.
There is Alien Russell.
So now I got the set. I don't have Ellie. I don't know if they have an Ellie.
You know, that's crazy. The only Ellie I've seen is you've actually got it.
There,
It's with Carl and Ellie when they were younger and they were in their Explorer outfits. It's a Funko Pop. They're just.
I'm sure there's other ones out there. But I just haven't found them.
Ellie died though, so they don't have too many of her. Which.
Okay.
Brought that one down, didn't
right?
I? Wow.
Right.
Download.
Right.
All right.
Well, let me do one more.
Yeah, do another one.
I'll keep going.
She'll keep going.
I found these little things which I thought were interesting. They are called robots. And they look like they're knit.
They're handmade.
But they're handmade and they're plastic. And I got a Lion King one, but then I found, believe it or not, I found a Sally one. These things are so cool. Like I said, they're plastic, but they look like knit. So I'm going to start collecting these because I think they're pretty cool. Not badly priced, $12.
Yeah.
But this one's awesome. Now I'm looking for Jack. And whoever else I can find. But anyways, these are pretty cool if anybody's looking for them. Nerd Out had them.
Well, I mean, you're talking, you can't really.
Yeah, but.
They're all comic shops, collectible
comic
shops. I mean, you can't really. GameStops.
Yep.
GameStop would be one of the places I would suggest because it's.
I got this at FYE.
FYE is another one for your entertainment. There's not a lot of those stores, at least not up here. There's not a lot of those stores. We only have one left. We're, being in Minnesota, it's challenging to find Disney stuff. It's hard to find. I mean, you
wouldn't know it by looking at her
basement. We go out on scavenger hunts.
Yeah.
We hunt them down, and it doesn't hurt that our kids kind of help us out too. They're like, "Hey, did you see this? Yeah, have you seen that?" And our son
really does that.
Our son really, he's like, "Hey, this is going on." Tomorrow there's a comic / collectible show going on up in the Northern Metro that. We may go to it. We may not. We'll see. That's Saturday. We'll check it out. But before I show this piece of mine, why don't you show that one too? Because you got a great one here that your last piece will save.
I think we showed you the D stage ones we got last time. The Lion King, and what was the other one?
Lion King and
I don't see it over there. But anyways, Lion King.
Oh, Little Mermaid.
Oh, Little Mermaid. Yeah. So we said we wanted to get the other ones, Pinocchio and Snow White. Well. My husband went out and surprised me.
That's me. I'm the husband.
That's him. Went out and surprised me and got me the Pinocchio one. These are pretty cool. Like we said, it's a D stage. They're really detailed and stuff. So I was really surprised by this. Pretty awesome. We got it at Source, one of the comics.
This is called Source Comics.
Yeah.
It's in Roseville, Minnesota.
Pretty cool.
They were out of they no longer had the Snow White one. I stopped there today. I work in Hennepin County, which is in the Minneapolis area, and on the way home, decided to stop off at Source, and I knew that they had Pinocchio there, and
he knew I wanted it.
Kelly wanted it, so those are like $30 for those. I think is the average price for them, but they're detailed. I mean, extremely detailed, really good. But in addition to that D stage, today I received in the mail. I had pre-ordered this. It is also D stage, and if anybody has followed us at any point in time, everyone should know what my favorite Disney movie is. So this was my receipt today. The Genie. the genie and Aladdin, and Mr. Rugman is on the back. Give me some tassel. The detail, this little piece, they're plastic. They're heavy plastic, thick plastic, and they sit on bases, as you can see with the name of the movies on them. The detail in this thing is insane. I mean, some of my statues aren't as detailed as, and along with the genie and Aladdin and Mr. Rugman, along with that comes, obviously, because you can't have genie and Aladdin without a little Abu, and Abu's got the jewel in his hand that he was going to take during the Cave of Wonders, and he just kind of sits down below, you know, side by side. So it's another new figure statue that I can add to my Disney collection and my Aladdin collection upstairs in my office. I was extremely excited. Oh, and a shout out to Jessica Lindert. I think I said her last name correctly. Today I received my new exclusive pre-arrival magic band of the genie, and I should have brought that downstairs. I should have brought it down here. I'll show it to you next time, but I received that today. So Jessica, thank you very much for doing that for me. She knew that I had already ordered, or we had ordered our magic bands before, our up magic bands, and so you can't pre-order another one once you've pre-ordered. Jessica was nice enough to use her own magic band order because her husband wasn't getting a new one, and so she used his order in place to order me the genie one, and I am so thankful for that, because you know how much I love genie, and that was so cool, and it's awesome. And like I said, I'll show it to you next time. I left it upstairs, but I'll show it to you next time. So with that brings us to the surprise Kelly came home to today. I like surprising her. Surprising Kelly brings me additional joy. So this piece, I showed it to you. I think we showed it to him a couple weeks ago, week 2 ago.
Well, we talked about getting it, but we didn't get it.
We didn't get it.
And I was like, I really wanted that piece, and it's extraordinary.
Here,
I love the villains. We all know this. So I came home and he surprised me with that piece we were talking about. That big,
very heavy,
big piece, Ursula piece that I really wanted. It's really detailed. I love it.
It's by Beast Magic. Is that what it's called?
Beast Kingdom.
Beast Kingdom.
This thing is huge.
It's
so.
What is it, about 18 inches tall, maybe?
Yeah, it's so cool.
It probably weighs, I don't know, this probably weighs about 15 pounds, give or take. It's heavy. It's the eels have to be plugged in, as does the what's it called? The spear here, or whatever it's called, the pitchfork. Has to be plugged in. You can hear it. So you can hear it jiggling around. It's metal, it's hard, heavy resin. This thing is heavy. This is number 399 of 3,000. Only 3,000 of these have been made.
So it's pretty rare.
It will be rare. I mean, there's 3,000 of them. I mean, that's quite a few. But I mean, when you think of how many Disney fans there are in this world, this was a cool find. This was, like we said last week or 2 weeks ago, we seen it. I knew Kelly would love it. I love it. I wanted her to have it.
It's a late Mother's Day gift. So.
Late Mother's Day. I wanted to. I think I got it to you because I just wanted to celebrate that it was Friday. It was the end of the week. I'm like, well, let's celebrate. It's been a rough week. So, yeah, this was the big one today. This was the big find.
I had no clue I was getting it either, so I was pretty surprised.
Yeah, I think it made my car bottom out. It was so heavy.
That would have been my car.
Oh, that'd be yours, yeah. So
it's a really cool piece. So we just got to find a place to put it now.
Yeah, that's gonna be the challenge. Yeah, that'll be the challenge, is finding a new place for it.
You can see her. We'll keep her right there in the corner.
Yeah, you can see the pitchfork there.
That's so cool.
So yeah, that was our week, in a nutshell. We hope you let us know. Let us know if you liked this video. If you want us to talk about the other ones.
Do you want to hear some Disney dad jokes?
Oh, Disney dad jokes.
We'll just make it like 2 or because.
Just 2. Well,
let's get a long video. So.
That's a long video. Here's the Disney dad jokes.
They probably stopped watching it already, so.
Yeah, you stopped watching this?
No, they probably already did.
Oh, wow. So here's the cards. All right.
All right.
We'll just pick 2. We'll just do 2 today. Two Disney daddies. There's one, and then see, why are we staring at each
I
other?
don't know, you're making it weird.
Yeah, you just made it really odd. All right, so first dad joke.
Dun, dun, dun.
So weird. Okay, first one. Which princess is a cow's favorite?
A cow's favorite?
A cow's favorite.
I don't know.
Mulan. Mulan. I love Mulan. As a matter of fact, speaking of Mulan, today
Okay.
I seen
Off topic.
off topic. Well, not really, because we're talking about Mulan now. But Mushu at box lunch, they have Mushu pajama bottoms.
But he didn't buy them.
I did not buy them because they just weren't my color. I wanted the shirt. They don't have a shirt. I digress.
Next Disney dad joke.
Okay. Second one. Last one. Dad joke number 2. Disney dad jokes from the fanny pack. Remember? Fanny pack. So, where does Ariel go when one of her friends is missing?
I don't know. Where?
Anyone? Where does Ariel go when one of her friends is missing? The Lost and Flounder department. See what I mean? Even if you all, you snorted. Even if you all don't find it funny, she finds it funny. And this makes me laugh because
that one was actually kind of, it was funny.
no, that one was actually kind of stupid.
That was funny.
So there you go. Anyways.
Sorry, I just find it funny.
Let us know if you like these comments. You know, this is going to be on YouTube, and we'll share it to Facebook. Like it, subscribe to the channel if you will. Again, spread the word. We're 56 members away from 500. We are at 444 as of tonight, and we're hoping to get to 500 soon because that giveaway is waiting. It wants to get out, and we want to get it out and get it to people. And we got some ideas for some future giveaways too. We're gonna do like some virtual scavenger hunt type of stuff maybe. I'm working on how we're gonna go about doing that. But yeah, like the page or follow the page, subscribe to YouTube.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends, tell your family, tell colleagues, tell people on the street, hey, check out Mickey's Maniacs, a Pixie Adventure. And they'll say no.
Because those Disney dad jokes.
Because of those dumb Disney dad jokes from the fanny pack. But no, check us out, or not check us out, but let people know to check us out. And again, give us ideas or things that you don't like that we're doing or things that you do like we're doing. But next week, we'll come back with another park review. We're going to do Magic Kingdom. No, we're going to do Epcot. We're going to do Epcot next week. Or next video. Probably be next weekend. So yeah, Epcot will be the next video. We'll discuss what we like and share it with you and let you know. Epcot, just an advance notice, my favorite park of the 4. So
it is pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome. So,
but we'll sign off here.
Yep. So thanks for watching.
Yep.
Thank you, Maniacs, for being as supportive as you've continued to be. And
we love your support.
We do. We absolutely love your support 100%. And we hope you enjoyed this video. We have fun making them. And until next time, always remember, we're all Mickey's Maniacs.
Maniacs
so
out.
We'll see you soon.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.